everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to Ready Set Pan. Today is one of my favorite projects because we're doing deck of panning, where every single card corresponds to something different every single month, except for our face cards, which stay the same for the year. And oh, there's the Joker down the bottom. That would have been a good shuffle, but don't worry, things will get reshuffled once I, finish playing 52. Pick up here. So this is a rolling style project. I have 6 items in it, up from the original 5, because as you guys know, I got a wonderful ace, which I love. And we're going to see what happens. Now, I had some more long haul items in here. However, I was able to make my goal on one of these items. I do still get to do the traditional, usual rolling something answer. Just one card this time, but I've got some really good progress I'm very excited about. Before we dive into it, you've heard it from all my other videos, but just in case you haven't checked out the rest of my videos on this channel, because it is summer and I am off work, and that's done now, you guys. That's done. But because of the summer heat, I was doing the dog walks first thing in the morning. I do my makeup even if I'm just going on a dog walk, come home, shower, and then do my makeup after. So some of these items do have twice a day applications, which is why some of these numbers are really high for 1 month of use. So with that disclaimer out of the way, let's start with the oldest item, which we've got progress, visible progress. Powders are difficult for me. You can see though, it's getting really difficult to get product into the cap. This is my Nude by Nature translucent loose finishing powder in the shade Banana. This has been in the intro, since the intro of this video. It's been in Graveyard Project Pan last year. I've been using this a long time. The last couple months I haven't been really able to make a mark, but you guys, we finally did it. From there to there. It's not, actually that's a little high, but okay, whatever, I'll take it. This is 55 uses in the last month, bringing me to 230 uses in the project, which is 230 uses from this point here, because this was Graveyard Project Pan. So, yeah, slowly. But we're getting easier. We're getting easier, and I'm having a really hard time, like I said, getting the product up here in the top so I can actually use it. Oh, I'm going to be so thrilled. So we're still going to be working on this one. Goal, of course, is to finish it, and it was in for the prompt of a highlighter, and banana powders tend to be a little bit more highlighting. Then I rolled in a foundation, and this one, it's a race against the clock because it is too deep for me even at this point of the year. Yeah, this is from L'Oreal. This is their Skin Paradise Water-Infused Tinted Moisturizer in the shade 01 Light. Now, this foundation has been also a struggle bus in terms of marking, because when I first rolled it in that first month, it's like, whole ton of progress, massive air bubble, and then it was like very little progress, and then massive progress once again, in part because I used this 49 times since my last update, bringing me to 84 uses in the project and 84 uses on the bottle. So here are my progress marks. This is where I was last month. As you can see, there was something going on because I had used it a fair amount, and I've gotten it down to this point here. I'm hopeful to get this one done in the next month because, doesn't really match me, but I'll be excited to get it out. At least it does sheer out with like a beauty sponge, so that makes it a little bit better. Next up was favorite brand. So I opted for a Bath & Body Works product, but because I have so much hygiene stuff going on, I opted for the Exfoliating Lip Scrub in Champagne Toast. This is a formula I am using every day in the shower, and sometimes it's kind of watery, sometimes you get a good scrub out of it. So this was getting some use on it last time, and you guys, I am getting so close. So close. You can see I've hit the bottom. I am trying to wear it down evenly, but it's difficult. This was very slow moving at first, and now I feel like I'm racing through it, even though I'm using it the exact same amount. So it's just optics with this little jar here. So we're making progress on that one. My next prompt was influence. So something I was influenced to buy. So I went a little bit more abstract-ish with this. I was influenced to get my BoxyCharm subscription. And even though most months I'm coming on saying, it's okay, wish next month is better, and then it ends up not being better, I still enjoy getting the box. And then I get to try things I would never have purchased for myself. So I went for an item that came to me via BoxyCharm, and that one is this First Aid Beauty Hydrating Toner. This is very slow moving. I'm using this one every day. I usually use it in the morning, and then sometimes I'll also use it at night if I've done something more like exfoliating, like a mask or a scrub. This is where I was last time. This is where I am now. So, yeah, not much use on that one. But it's doing fine. It's not an exciting toner, but it's getting the job done. All right, you guys, next up for Dethroned, I had rolled in my Dominique Cosmetics cream blush in the shade Soft Pink. I was loving reaching for this, but having used the Natasha Denona Cupid Cheek Duo for a lot of this year, I've also been using the Fenty Summertime Wine cream blush. I prefer those over this one. I think it's more a color thing rather than the formula, though. So just to keep it in mind, because it seems to be nice, I am wearing it today along with the next item I'll be talking about in a moment. My goal on this was to hit pan. And guys, I did. A pretty decent sized pan too. Now, you remember last month when I said I felt like I was close? I was so close, I needed one more use. That's it. I hit pan in one more stinking use. But I have expanded it since then. So I'm wearing it for the 7th time today. So a solid week of progress kind of spread out here and there. I have hit pan on it. So that was the goal I was hoping to get for this month. So I've been pairing that with my Collecting Cobwebs item, the Clinique Cheek Pop Pearl Blush in 05 Ruby Pop. Of course, you're seeing where I was last time with it. And again, this is a powder blush. So this is going to take a long time. But this is where I'm at with it now. So I've been reaching a lot for more of my pink blushes. So this one's getting lots of use. 32 uses out of my 50 use goal, meaning for the next month, I only need to reach for this one an additional 18 times to hit my goal. And of course, I am wearing this duo on my cheeks today. Of course, I also have bronzer and highlight and all of that, but these are the blushes. So that's what I've been able to do. And we're shaping up for a really good month next month. But we still get to roll in one of my little cute guys in here. So we'll just do a little bit more shuffling. Of course, whoop! Ducky, come back. Other ducks, I don't know. I keep calling them duckies, but regardless, they are cute little birdies at the very least. So the game board is changed up every single month. We get to draw one new card today, and I am so very excited. So we are going to draw a card. Oh, which card? I don't know. A card. Okay. We are going to draw this card here on top, and that is going to be, ooh, aces. Aces are fun, I think. Oh, okay, so this is all the new fun prompts for this year. So the black aces, because the color doesn't matter on the face cards. This is my get out of jail free card. So I'm going to be keeping this card for future use. And next time, like anytime within the course of the rest of this project, if I roll in a prompt I don't want to do. Basically, how this prompt works is I get to put this aside for future use. And if I roll in a prompt that I don't want to do, veto! It replaces the veto. So I'm going to put this to the side because this card does not go back into the deck. That is there for me to use. And I just kind of get that in my back pocket. So that's actually kind of exciting. Like there's 2 times in this project already that would have come in handy. One of which when I had to combine prompts together because it was awkward, didn't really work. And a second time when I rolled in a second foundation into this project when I do have one in Partners in Cream. So I was working on 3 foundations for a moment there. But because that's kind of put in my back pocket, I get to draw a card. So I have not touched the deck. So I need a card to replace that one. And it's going to be the 6 of Spades. Okay, guys. I think I found something to satisfy the prompt of an indie brand. If I got this wrong, I'm very, very sorry. But I have this palette that I haven't used yet. And that is the Wander Beauty eyeshadow palette in Trailblazer. So hopefully this does count. I'm going to roll this one in. And I have never used this palette before, but this is what it looks like. I think this is going to be beautiful for end of summer, transition into fall a little bit. Also, it could be like a spring palette as well, but I'm just going to play with it. Now, the last Wander Beauty palette I had, the Sweet Escape palette, I did decide to rip apart, and I only kept, especially like the nice little shimmery goodness shades. So I'm going to see how this one performs. So I'm going to go real simple with the goal on this one with no pan left behind, which means I have to use all of these shades once. Now, not too many, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 shades in this particular palette, but that is going to be the goal, and give you a bit more of a close-up. Like, oh, some of these glittery things are just so pretty. My goodness. So that's what I'm going to roll in for this prompt, and we're going to just kind of see how things go. Now, with this update, I think I've set myself up really nicely for next month. I think, hopefully, I should have 4 goals met. I want to finish off the foundation for the next month, just this amount left. The lip scrub, I've got this amount left. I've already rolled a replacement into another project because I knew I was getting close on that. I want to get my last 18 uses on the Clinique Blush, and I want to hit my no pan left behind. Whoops. If I can open the palette on this guy here. So I think we're going to set ourselves up really nicely for next month, which I love. But that is going to wrap up today's 7th update for Deck of Panning. So let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below. Subscribe so you don't miss my next update. And I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.